OG fans, DMV sports fans, we're back again, and we talk about our Wizards. We broke a
That's
six-game
right.
losing streak. We broke a six-game losing streak. My man to the left of me is my man Tracy, man down low is Deacon. All things Wizards here, all things Wizards. What we always say, fellas, let's
Get it.
Let's get
My
it.
Chef Carhartt, EK glasses, champion of starter coats, valleys and gold ropes, polka dot shorts, backpacks, Nikes and Van Grags, MCM come again. The fact that I'm in the booth now, hip hop alive and well throughout the underground. Remember to let us into your skin, and we'll begin to master rhyming.
Hey yo, kid. What's up? Remember when I used to be dope?
Yeah.
Hey yo, kid. What's up? Remember when I used to be dope?
Yeah.
Hey yo, kid. What's up? Remember when I used to be dope?
Yeah.
Hey yo, kid.
we're back.
When I used to be
And we're talking about the Wizards breaking that losing streak, that nasty losing streak against the 76ers. We beat them. We did what we had to do. I didn't think we was going to win another game. We got some injuries. We got some things going on the team. But we beat them 76ers, who was on an 11-game winning streak. But we
Bet
took
that.
took them apart. Koozie was out there getting his sweater on out there.
Cozy cool.
Uzi getting his sweater on, yo.
He was getting it, baby. He was out there getting it.
Uzi.
Deacon, give us some of what you felt about the game. Deacon, give us a little bit what you felt about the game.
Well, to be honest with you, it's like any other game. We love to get down and try to work our way back into the game, which is surprising because we can't shoot. So it's always tenuous when I watch the game and we get down by 30 or 20. I'm like, I want to say it's over, but these Bammers don't like to play until we get down to 20. Then they want to liven up. They want to get good. They want to start jacking threes from half court and nailing them. Swish.
They love pressure. They love the
I
pressure.
seen Cozy Cools do that last night.
Yeah, he sure did.
So I thought it was over when Brian got hurt, when he went down with that ankle sprain.
Unfortunately, we lost Brian that game. We lost Brian.
I thought it was pretty much over, but he wasn't really doing that much anyway. Big
Big
guy,
African was just stifling him.
he was killing all three of our centers, so it really didn't matter who was in there. But the last time we played them and played good against them, gave him 35 and we still beat him. So that might just be the way to beat Philly, is to let the big African have his points and then just shut everybody else down.
Right.
We didn't shut everybody else down, but he did get his points and we still won. So maybe that's the formula for them. Maxi's a good player, man. That dude can play. But it seems like I'm not. Sometimes I just don't know what Dinwiddie is doing. I don't know what the OG is doing.
Hey, Dinwiddie had a triple double.
He had a triple double. He had a triple double.
Crazy. The man had a triple double, baby.
He dribbles too much. He's not moving the ball. I want him to move the ball around a little more.
He's kind of old, isn't he? He's a young old dude.
That's why you pass the ball. You ain't got to bring it all the way up. So, but we won. So I'm not complaining. Like I said, we was on the 4 game, just a nasty losing streak, getting blown out, and it was on national TV. Mm-hmm. So I was hoping that we didn't get blown out like that.
Yeah, I was scared we would be embarrassed.
Was hoping that, John.
Man.
Nobody wanted to be embarrassed. That was very, Washington football-ish, saying, I'm sorry, Washington Commander-ish. But we didn't do that. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. So I was happy with the game. I was happy. Always winning at the end. I would rather blow somebody out, but to have Cozy Cools block the big African shot, man, that was poetic. Because he's the one that brought us back. He's the one that brought us back, so it was good that he got that.
Morale, I think, is what the Wizards need right now. And do they want to play together? I know that you mentioned Dinwiddie, and I saw something recently that came out on Dinwiddie that they felt like he might be considered the cancer in the locker room, man. Nobody really is feeling him. He's not necessarily giving it up the way that they want him to. He's, kind of, just from what I heard from this particular article, and it says that article, folks, so this is not necessarily was hearsay, allegedly they're upset with Dinwiddie not putting his 100% on the floor. And that could be devastating when you have somebody coming in to do that, and as your point guard, And so, and it's interesting because we've also talked about like Dinwiddie, like use your size, do this, do that. But we always gave him like he's hurt. We got to do these things, whatever. And now to hear this, very interesting. What y'all think about that, fellas?
Well, I mean, it's a problem because Dinwiddie is not effective. When he played with the Nets, he was effective. He was playing with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and some good players, and he was effective. But for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe he has an awkward personality. I don't know what's going on, but he seems to be not effective like we thought he was going to be effective. And now we got Bradley Beal hurt, unfortunately. He's going to be out for a couple of games. We need Dinwiddie to step up and show what he got. And if he can't do it, we got to bring the next man up. That's what we got to do. We got to bring, the Wolfman or someone that got to come in and play point guard for us if he can't do it. Deacon, what do you feel about Bradley being hurt and Bryant being hurt? And who's going to step up?
Who's going to step up? I mean, it is what it is. Right now, the only person that's really stepping up is Kuzma. And he's when you expect him to play or have a good game, he does. And it's normally when Bradley's out. It's normally when he's the focus of the offense. When he has the green light, he has a better game. Now, his green light doesn't always work for us, but when he needs to shine, he really has a good game. And I appreciate that. I think we still need Brad's points. You just have to manage him at the end of the game, whether you want him to shoot, dribble, you got to manage that. I think he should be coming off screens and shooting that 17-footer that he got. But losing Bryant, I think is probably going to hurt us in the long run because, like we said last week, our other center is 6'7", and that's small. I don't care how long your arms are, 6'7" is small. Any center can see over top of you, and that's it's a death. So the sooner he gets back, the better. You start using him as what he is, which is a stretch five, and stop trying to pack him in because his post game isn't that great. He's not a great post center. So he needs to be slashing just like Gafford does. He needs to be rebounding, and he needs to be stretching it out to the three-pointer. Other than that, man, listen, they beat a good team yesterday. Philly is a good team. They have several different weapons on their team that they can deploy on us. But like I said, when we scrambling, man, when we down 20 points, that's how we got them where we want them. That's how this team feels. They got them right where we want them. Down to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 25? All right, let's go, guys. Let's go.
Then he started playing Wolfman. Then he started playing Holiday. And then he starts to rebound. He still is not good defense. I just don't get it. But everybody thinks he's a good defense player, so I'll let that go. And, so Trey got a new nickname from my man KCP that he'll
What's the new nickname for KCP?
The internet is undefeated, brothers. As somebody said, KCP stands for Katavius can't play. And I thought that was the most funniest, not funny thing I ever read on Twitter. It was hilarious, man. Shout out to, I can't remember the person who put it up there. I got to next time remember that, but got to highlight them. But it's the Laker boys came, and at the end of the day, we had a squad. And this is the first time the last couple of games where Wes Unseld name came up as far as, is he the reason why? Now, I know he was down for a minute, and he really can he really take credit for those games where he was out? But a lot of people feel like Wes Unseld is not putting the rotation on the court. He's not matching up the way that he was. He's not getting these players to play for him. And there is a quote-unquote rumor that there's a murmur going around if he's lost the locker room. Y'all heard about that?
Yeah, I think it's more he is doing what the management or the GM wants him to do, which is play these guys so we can trade somebody. We need somebody. So you can't trade somebody who's playing on the bench. You can't trade.
We all know who you want to trade. We all know who you want to trade.
As if you don't. As if you don't. This is not a well-kept secret. So, you need to get these guys in there and playing, man, to show that they're healthy, show that they're not sitting on the bench because of some phantom injury or something like that, man.
Right.
So I will wait till after the All-Star break after the trade deadline comes to start watching rotations and seeing exactly who we have to put on.
To get a judgment on West Sunset, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he definitely needs to play Holiday more, I think, and Wolfman more. That's how I feel. I think we need to, I think Holiday is our best shooter. It showed up against Philly, too. I watched, I was paying attention.
And Deacon called that the last show.
Deacon did call that, yep. Say, look, if you like and subscribe us, if you like this type of content, we'll be talking all things Wizards. We got some shows coming out talking about NBA, too, so look out for it. Hey, we are focused on our teams in the DMV. The OGs focus on that. So look out for us, like and subscribe. Hey, people out there outside of the DMV, you want to know anything about the DMV? Chicken and mumble sauce, or Eddie Lennox, steak and cheese? We can tell you about that too.
That's right.
Now getting everybody fight.
Tracy, any final words on the Wizards, man, that you just on your heart you want to say about the Wizards?
Listen, it's just time. Like if Deacon, I think I'm starting to believe the words of the Deacon. The Deacon is saying that here we are at this close to the trade deadline, and now they're making various decisions and hopefully shrewd moves. Because at this point right now, Dinwiddie needs to be packaged up with Mr. Bertans and somebody else, so that we can get somebody who can shoot and somebody who's healthy. Bryant going down hurts. I think we can maybe survive with our big men, but it's time. And I just think that if nothing happens, that is going to be the conversation right there. Nothing happens.
Yeah, got to do something. Something has to be done. I know we don't have a lot to trade with. Somebody's got to be willing to get rid of some players because they know they're not going in. I mean, at this point, I'll give up a draft pick because Kispert, even though he's playing hard, man, he's not super athletic. And these young guys,
you gotta pull up that live when they called his name and we was looking up at the screen. You gotta pull it up right here.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kispert gets traded, he's gonna be lights out for somebody. Watch. I feel it in my heart. For us, he's Brick City, but he's gonna be lights out for somebody.
They're gonna call him the stroke machine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Captain Stroker.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to get rid of Kispert. I think he'll be like I don't know, something.
JJ Redick. That's what you could just say. JJ
We'd be lucky if he got like that. I'm just saying. I think he'll be serviceable at the forward as a shooter. It's not that great a defense, man. His feet aren't that fast, but I think
not yet.
Okay. He's only getting older.
He could be a Kevin Love.
And I'll take that. But he's got to start making some threes, man. He's got to go to work in the offseason. He's got to go to work. There's not much you can do once the season starts as far as practice.
What's that guy that Kyle Kuzma? That dude shot with the LeBrons on LeBron's Cleveland team. That was just all he did was shoot threes. He couldn't play no defense or nothing.
Little ball-headed kid.
Yeah. What was that cat's name, man?
I can't remember. I thought they had him on the list to come here. I thought that was what
all he did was just shot threes, man.
I know.
He just hung with he was like LeBron's boy. That's all he did. Just sit out there and shoot.
He looked like he worked in the library, Deacon, but the Bama was lights out.
He was lights out, though. He was open. He was going to make it, man. Hey, anyway, we getting out of here, fellas, man. We love Wizards. We hoping that this one game winning streak can be extended. And we can get to that at least.
I never heard of a one-game winning streak till now.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get to that fifth seed. That's what I'm trying to get.
That's right. Put it out there. Put it in existence, big guy. I'm with you, man.
Existence, man. Hey, man, we like y'all. We love y'all, man. We got content like this coming out every week about the Wizards. Look out for us. Hey, man, we out of here. See ya.